Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, please do what feels right for you. You're welcome to skip anything, change anything, move at your pace so you're taking good care of yourself and doing what you need. Let's start sitting. If you want to sit up on something, you might grab a blanket or cushion. Come into a comfortable cross-legged position. Either close your eyes or take a soft gaze. And begin to slow down your breath. Just allowing yourself to settle into this moment. Feeling where you're touching the floor as a way of getting grounded. And feeling the movement of your breathing. Anytime you notice that you've checked out, you're overwhelmed, overthinking, just as soon as you notice, see if you can come back and feel that you are breathing. It's a simple way of coming back to right here, right now. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you. Let's begin with eagle arms. We'll bring one elbow on top of the other. If you can, bring your palms together, do so. If they don't reach, you might just grab a thumb or just focus on the elbows. Put some pressure between the elbows as if you're trying to pull them apart. So you're spreading between the shoulder blades, the upper back, the rib cage. Notice which arm is on top. Release. Take a couple gentle swings. And then bring the other arm on top. Pressure between the elbows, bringing awareness, sensation to the upper back, rib cage. Release a few gentle swings. And then bring your hands to the floor behind you, fingers facing forward. Roll your shoulders back and your elbows back. And then lift the chest. Take the chest as high as you can, sternum rising up. As if you're filling a balloon in the heart, floating it up to the ceiling. And release, come up. Hands to knees, round back. And then roll your way back up. Let's recross the legs so the other leg is in front or on top. Sit tall And drop your right ear over to right shoulder, and we'll press down through the left shoulder, stretching left side of the neck. Rotate chin to chest. Come over to the other side, both shoulders drop. Now even more through the right side, looking for a stretch there. Rotate chin to chest. Back to the first side and then go back and forth. And watching the sensation move from one side to the other. Next time your chin is to your chest, interlace your fingers behind your head, let your elbows hang down. Stretching the back of the neck, just letting the weight of the arms drop. Release the arms. Head floats back up. Bring your hands to the floor behind you. Again, shoulders back, elbows back. Lift the heart. Release, come up, hands to knees, round back. Roll your way back up, and let's bring feet to the floor, hip width apart. Shift your hands to the floor in front of your feet, and take a rock front to back. Looking for a stretch through the toes as you rock forward, calves and ankles as you rock back. Drop the heels and hang in ragdoll. And maybe take a sway or shake out here. Let's plant the hands near the front of the mat. Step back, high push-up. Connecting the whole body in a straight, long line, lifting up away from the floor. Lower down, low push-up. Come into your back bend and take your time here. Could be cobra, very gentle and low. You might experiment coming higher, feeling around in your body. How is this now? Wherever you are, shoulders down. And then back to down dog. You can bend one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor, waking up the backs of the legs. As you settle onto 2 feet evenly, you're welcome to have your heels up or down, your knees bent or straight. Drawing the hips up and away from the hands. Let's bring the right knee forward, setting up for a pigeon pose on the right side. Scoot back through the left leg, help the hips get as low as they'll go. And set up any support that's useful, something under your hip or chest or forehead, and then release towards the floor. Anytime you need to recenter, just come back and feel that you are breathing, that you are here. Let's come back up, slowly making your way back to downward facing dog. And you can take whatever transition feels good for you. It might be just simply stepping back, or maybe there's some movement. High to low push-up, up dog or cobra, and back to down dog. Moving at the pace that feels right for you. Finding your way to pigeon on the left as you're ready. Taking your time, adjusting the angle, adjusting any support, and settling in. Feeling deeply. At any moment, you might release in a little deeper or back out slightly, adjusting so you stay at your edge, not going beyond. Let's make our way slowly back to down dog again. Any movement. It might be simple, might be a vinyasa. Whatever you're doing, feeling that. Couple deep breaths in down dog or child's pose or sitting. Let's make our way onto our backs. Bring your knees in. Take a circle or rock with your knees, feeling what's touching the floor. A little massage for the sacrum, the lower back. Drop your feet to the floor, getting set up for bridge. Press your feet down, lift your hips high. Once your hips are high enough, interlace your fingers behind your back, shrug your shoulders underneath you. Spreading the upper back and lower back away from one another. Take your arms out of your way, roll down and rest. Let's come up for a supported bridge now. So you will need a prop for this, something under your sacrum. It might be a block, bolster, a little stack of books with a towel on it, anything. You can play around with the height and firmness, finding something that works for you. Make sure it's a little lower than the lower back. And then resting your hips down. From here, bring your right knee to your chest, grab hold of the right knee with one or both hands, and then straighten the left leg, the other leg. Let that straight left leg hang, opening up the front of the left hip. Switch, left knee in, drop the right leg long. Feeling the front of the right hip opening up. When you feel even on the two sides, let's come to neutral. Could be both knees in, both feet back on the floor, or both legs straight, either up in the air or along the floor. And if you need to adjust the placement or height of your props, feel free to do so. And then settle into as much ease as possible here. Letting gravity help settle everything that's touching the floor a little more. Muscles of your legs just hanging on the bones, belly soft. Take all the time in the world to release. Feeling each moment of your transition. Eventually moving your props out of your way. Let's take a happy baby. Grab the soles of the feet on the inside. Press your knees towards the floor. Release, knees to chest. Grab the right knee, drop the left leg long. And then take your right knee across your body, taking a little spinal twist. If there's anything else you need before coming into Shavasana, please take your time for that. I'm going to wind down this practice. If you have more time and want to keep practicing, that's an option always. If you're winding things down with me, what do you need to do? You can come to the other side of the twist if you're joining me. Checking in with yourself. Is there any movement, touch, pose? Is there a body part that needs some attention? Anything you need to do to feel complete in this practice? When nothing else is needed, spread out. Come into a symmetrical, relaxed position. Letting go of all the doing. slowly bring a little movement back into your body. You might wiggle your toes, move your wrists and ankles. Take a stretch out through your arms and legs. Bring your knees in. And roll to one side. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. We'll bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for practicing with me. Thank you for your support in whatever ways you do that. You know, I don't know who's out there watching these. Some of you might be my friend, hi friend. Some of you might be my student, that you've actually been with me in person. And some of you, I'm just some stranger, nobody on the internet. So just to say, I'm a real person. My name is Chandra. This is my job. And your paying for these classes is how I pay my bills. So I know some of you are enjoying these freely and can't or don't want to pay, and totally great. I love having access for yoga for everyone. And if you're enjoying these and have the ability to contribute financially, any amount is greatly appreciated. This is my one and only job, and your donations make it possible for me to do my job. So thank you.